Push a button, save a life. OpiALERT is a free app that puts the power to save lives at everyone's fingertips. Whenever and wherever an opioid overdose occurs, the OpiALERT app is a lifeline that quickly gets critical care where it's needed by connecting 3 powerful partners: the person witnessing an overdose, the existing 911 EMS network, and a community of volunteer responders with a supply of naloxone. It all starts when the witness encounters an overdose in progress. Whether the witness uses the OpiALERT app directly or dials 911, EMS is deployed and an urgent call for naloxone goes out, alerting a community of nearby naloxone-carrying volunteer responders. By accepting the call to action, responders receive map-based location details for the incident, real-time updates pushed from 911, and the safety of signaling law enforcement at any time, all without ever leaving the app. Mobilizing 911, EMS, and the community of naloxone carriers to provide critical help when minutes matter. OpiALERT, placing a life-saving tool for preventing deaths due to opioid overdose at everyone's fingertips. Push a button, save a life.
We've got a real big problem in Ohio.
All 3 major hubs in Ohio are well known to be trafficking locations to push opiates out across the country.
It impacts such a large percentage of our population that if you haven't been impacted, probably the person beside you has.
When I think about Ohio Health and the reach that our network has, I don't understand who would be better positioned to do this.
And that you cannot just build this thing and imagine that it's going to work and that it's going to get into people's hands. It takes work to do that. You have to inspire people.
From our internal teams we have at Ohio Health, the design talent, the partnerships with Pillar, the technology talent, and that's been demonstrated so well. This feels like a perfect alignment of stars. We have to solve this problem and we're perfectly positioned to do it.
We have Ohio Health as a partner. We use a technique called design thinking, where we rapidly unpack the problem, ideate on things, decide on which ones are the best, and then quickly prototype and test with real users.
The first thing was just natural to do was to dive in the research portion of it.
Well, one of the places that we always start when we're talking about mission critical scenarios, the information density has to be very light.
Not any more confusing than it has to be, and they're already in a high stressful situation, so we need to make it as simple for them to use as possible.
Well, it needed a big button. It's going to get attention.
Our app calls for 2 responders to an incident.
The key feature to me is having the 911 interface with the witness and interface with the carrier simultaneously.
Upon launching OpiALERT, the witness is presented with overdose prevention content and has quick access to the warning signs for identifying an overdose. For emergency assistance, there is a Need Help Now button prominently displayed. Tapping the Yes, Call 911 button connects the witness with 911 emergency services. Additionally, the user can go hands-free and access step-by-step directions for rescue breathing techniques. At the same time, a 911 dispatcher views the OpiALERT dashboard, displaying the incident location, will talk the witness through rescue breathing techniques and capture details from the incident. Becoming a volunteer responder is a simple registration process. Once a volunteer is registered, setting their availability status is a quick toggle between on and off duty. While on duty, volunteers closest to an overdose incident receive OpiALERTs to their phone. OpiALERTs allow responders to view map-based locations of the incident, other responders, and the status of emergency medical services. Tapping I'm on my way notifies all parties the responder is en route to the incident location. Simple turn-by-turn navigation and voice directions guide the way. Essential location details and 911 updates are always a tap away. Upon arrival at the location and quick review of the incident details, the responder confirms arrival to notify 911 and EMS. An incident checklist of essential tasks can be used to inform EMS of completed activities. Step-by-step guides are also available. Responders can also trigger police assistance. A responder has the option to update availability status and easily find a location nearby to get a naloxone kit refill.
I'm not just a user tester. I was a user. April 14th, 2008, I made my choice. I'm clean going on a decade now. Push a button, save a life.